All right, guys, it is completely natural to outgrow certain friends, certain groups, certain associates that you have, and even certain personality types. I'm gonna get deep into it. You even outgrow certain personality types when you are self-improving, right? And the thing about it is, it's nothing personal. It's always that saying, it's nothing personal, because that's exactly what it's not. It's not personal. It's just certain things, the things that other people do, you just don't mesh with, you don't vibe with anymore. It's not conducive to what you're trying to do. It's not something that meshes with the mission and the goal, right? It's like mixing, now hanging out with certain type of people, now hanging out with certain type of associates is actually detrimental. I'm gonna get into it. This is Tarik Talks. Let's go, man. So hanging out with certain type of groups, it's like water and oil. It's volatile. It's not gonna mix. You guys are gonna start clashing with each other, not because y'all want to, but because, like I said, it's just the way you live now. It might actually rub some of your friends the wrong way, right? Because certain things that they do, you're not gonna fuck with no more. You're not going to vibe with. You're not going to want to engage in those certain type of activities, right? And one thing, I could give you guys a personal example. Probably one of the biggest examples that I can give you guys from my life is when I decided to sober up. There is a quote from Nas. Y'all know he's like one of my favorite rappers. If you've been following me for a while on my podcast, I use like Nas images and stuff like that, right? It's a verse from his song Stillmatic Freestyle. And he said, they told me if I sobered up, I would be a powerful man, right? They said if I sobered up, I will be a powerful man. And it is insane how powerful that quote is. It's insane how powerful that quote is. Now, is he personally sober? No, he's not. I am now, though, right? 3 months without drinking. And my sobriety, it wasn't linear, okay? Meaning it wasn't like I was sober, bam, I'm sober the whole rest of my life, right? No, I was like sober in bits and chunks. For months, I was sober, then I went back to drinking, vice versa, okay? But in the times that I was sober, a lot of times those friends that I would hang out with would always make little smart ass comments, right? And I would try to hang out with them because naturally, man, I try to be a kind person. Okay. And back in the day, I used to want to be a social butterfly. I could give less of two rats' asses about that now. I really don't have anyone that I hang out with like that. And I love it. It's just me, my family, my girl, right? That's it. Anyone else, I could give less of a shit about. But I would try to be kind, man. I would try to hang out. And every freaking, excuse my, pardon my French here, every 30 minutes, they would have a slick comment about me not drinking. And I'm like, dog, this is getting really annoying. And this dude, like, I'm like, I thought he was a friend, right? I thought he was supposed to be my homeboy and my brother, all that bullshit. My brother, all that corny stuff. But the thing about it is, if someone is really your friend, okay, really a brother, whatever, he's not going to tear you down for trying to do better. And the reason that you outgrow these people is because one or two things happen. One, you distance and honestly, both of them kind of happen interchangeably, right? One, you start distancing yourself away from them, and two, they distance themselves from you. Either which way, y'all are gonna drift apart because there's no reason to hang out with these folks. You have nothing in common. Everything they do clashes with what you're trying to do. Everything is against the goals that you're trying to pursue. Everything goes against the morals that you stand for now, because They're used to the old you. They're used to the you that was sloppy, and I'm just using myself for an example. They're used to the version of you that was sloppy, always wanting to do stupid shit, like sit around and gossip and chase broads and stuff and all that stuff, which is cool. Hey, look, we're all men. We all have needs, right? If you're single, I get it. But that was like what everything revolved around. And that got me nowhere. It got me absolutely nowhere. And I started realizing, hold on, man. These guys really have they bring no benefit to what I'm trying to do. I'm over here trying to set my life right, trying to get straight, trying to have mental clarity. I'm being serious about life. Here goes these dudes like clowns, okay? Always drunk, always broke as hell because they're spending money. They're always going out instead of saving, right? They're always spending hundreds of dollars a night on drinking and booze and broads and all that corny stuff. They're doing that. So that doesn't coincide. It does not vibe with what you're trying to do. Same thing with you guys. When you start finally getting serious about life, and don't take life too seriously, right? First of all, let me say this. Don't take yourself too seriously. So when I say take life seriously, don't take it as you being like a uptight, just mad at the world type of guy. No, not at all. But what I am saying is now you're starting to take your job seriously. Now you're starting to take your finances seriously. Now you're starting to take family, building a legacy seriously. Now you're starting to take your sobriety, mental health seriously. You're starting to take them things seriously. And you're just on a different frequency. Right? You're not going to want to do the things that they do. You're not going to want to smoke weed and no offense to my weed smokers if you do that, whatever. I'm just saying, just bear with me. Just follow what I'm saying. Certain things apply to certain people, right? But like, for example, going out and drinking every weekend, you just don't see the need to do that no more. You don't see the need to do that no more. And these friends, okay, they are actually anchors. You know what anchors do to ships, right? They hold them in place. So these guys are like anchors to what you're trying to do. They're anchors to your mission. They're keeping you stagnant, even though you are responsible for your own life. You're responsible for you're responsible for your decisions. But let's keep it real. If you associate with these people, they're going to be anchors. They're gonna shit on what you're trying to do because you're too busy trying to hang out with them. You're too busy trying to please them. You're too busy trying to placate to them. Okay? You're too busy trying to be under their lead, trying to gain favor, to garner favor from them because you don't want to be called lame. Let me tell you something. When I make these videos, I always get someone say, oh, I can hang out with them. I have self-control. I can hang out with them and no one can peer pressure me to do anything. Bro, I'll give you one better. How about you just cut them the fuck off altogether? Because why would you want to hang out with people that are constantly trying to tear you down, that are constantly trying to make fun of you, that are constantly trying to tell you how you're living is wrong, that are constantly trying to make you seem like you're lame because you're trying to get your life together? Why would you even want to be in that certain type of situation? Talking about, I don't fall for peer pressure. Bro, if the circle that you hanging around with, if 95% of the things that they do have no kind of benefit and are destructive and are, get drunk, high all the time, why would you want to hang out with them any fucking way? What purpose do you have hanging out with these people? What purpose do you have by associating yourself with these characters, with these losers, right? And I'm sorry to say that word. It is what it is, though. When you're trying to see a loser, okay, and some people might say this as judgmental, but think about this. Think about this real hard. If you are excelling, if you see you are stepping up, year after year. Okay, you are going places, new opportunities are being opened up, new life experiences, you know, new great things are opening up for you. And then you look at the dude that is your friend, okay, your homeboy, you look at him and he's still got that high school mindset. I want to chase hoes, I want to get drunk. Like, let's not be judgmental. At the same time, though, let's keep it funky, let's keep it real. Okay, he might not be, I don't like talking down on people, he might not be a loser, but he's displaying loser behavior. If you notice yourself, keep, you know, you're elevating, you're getting sober, you got a new mental mind state, you have a new way of thinking, you have a successful way of thinking, you have now you have a positive attitude, right? You're not always hungover, you're not always depressed, you're not always coming down off of a bender, you're not always coming down off of some kind of narcotic, you're not coming down off of a hangover. Okay, you're getting up there. Now you think positive, now you take accountability, now you're not blaming everyone else for your problems, you're blaming yourself. Therefore, you make changes, and these changes and these habits keep rising you up. And then you look at this guy, okay, still hopping from place to place. Okay, he got like 3 roommates, struggling, but at the same time, he's always complaining about he has no money, you know, inflation, deflation, the president, the white man, you know, all these stupid ass excuses, but he stays with some weed in his pocket, but he stays with some alcohol in his system, he stays with some hoes, but he barely has a place to stay. You know, hygiene is jacked up because the dude barely takes care of himself. You know, why would you want to keep associating yourself with someone of that caliber? Because he's steadily declining. Okay, he doesn't know where the hell he doesn't know if he's gonna have a place to stay the next day or not. You, on the other hand, you're building an empire for yourself. You can't surround yourself with people like that. And those are going to be the main people that if you try to hang out with them because you don't let peer pressure get to you, they're going to anchor you down. And let me tell you something, when you leave these so-called anchors, they're going to keep trying to hit you. They're going to keep trying to get you to come out with them. Hey, come out, man. You changed, dog. Oh, man, you can't hang out with us no more. And they're going to blow your phone, dog. They might even blow your fucking phone up trying to get you to come out with them and getting mad at you. Right? That's how bad it's going to get. Like, they're going to want to pull you down. Like, they're going to try their hardest to pull you down. Anyway, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoy the video. Peace.